I'm driving, so you will hear some noise in the background. Please bear with me. All praises be to the unseen power, my creator, for allowing me to see another day. Now I want to speak about the day after the insurrection, the storming of the Capitol in Washington, D.C. Apparently, they have increased the death toll to 4. Now, I have mixed feeling in regards to hearing that the death toll have rose to 4. And here's why. First, why were these people storming the Capitol? Why was they protesting on behalf of a tyrant? Why was they there to begin with? If you wasn't there, then you wouldn't have lost your life. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. Fuck it. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have been there. Now, another reason why I feel some type of way is because to know that they had an opportunity when the Democrats impeached him, did the impeachment and shit, and they tried to get rid of him, tried to literally get him out of the White House. The Republican aided him, assisted him, and allowed him to remain. And now a lot of them have regrets. Oh my God, what have we done? Oh well, it's too fucking late. It's the same regret y'all gonna have when the Most High revealed to y'all who his chosen people are and what y'all have done to them. The so-called blacks here in the United States of America. Not all black people. I'm talking about the descendant of the slave trade, okay? Descendant of the transatlantic slave trade. For those slaves who actually came on the transatlantic slave trade, because a lot of the slaves that were here as slaves, they came from Turtle Island from here, the United States of America. They were the aboriginal people of this land. So y'all gonna have to give an account. It's time, family. It's time for them to face retribution. Because for me, right, when I saw the storming of the Capitol, it was like, I was in shock. Why? Because when I do deliveries and I have to go to the Capitol, I got to go through screening. I got to do 2 stops before I actually enter into the Capitol. And for those of you who have done deliveries at the Capitol, you know what I'm talking about. You got to go to Shepherd Avenue in D.C., right, and get screened there. They got to, examine your cargo and shit. Then you got to go to another motherfucking facility to get, and after they examine your cargo, they got to tag your truck with a tag on and shit. And then after you go there, you got to go to another screening right before you enter the Capitol. So it's a lot that's involved before you enter that motherfucker as a delivery driver, right? But you have these white supremacists with their privilege. These Confederates, a lot of them had Confederate flag. You had one with a big old Confederate flag walking through the Capitol. And a lot of y'all don't even realize what the Confederate flag represents. It represents them being a traitor, because the Confederate tried to overthrow the United States government. And they proudly walked through the Capitol building. And when I saw this shit, I was shocked at first. But then afterwards, I was rejoicing. I was like, yes, the Most High now is speaking. Yes. Because when I saw what happened here in the United States of America, the Capitol building getting stormed by one of their own. I think I only seen one so-called black person amongst the crowd. One dumb motherfucker, one coon amongst the crowd. But other than that, it was them that was doing it. And I said to myself, you know what, Trent said that all along, you was right. When you had a discerning spirit from the Most High, when he told you, because I didn't hear from God, nobody heard from God, but when he spoke to my spirit and told me that he was going to send a spirit on them to literally divide them, so that we can conquer them. And I say we, not necessarily meaning us. For now, we gonna conquer them soon enough. The wicked one, that is. And I saw that shit. I was like, man. I put my hands in the air and I was like, all praises be to the Most High. My wife was like, what's up? I said, look, this is what I've been telling y'all for the last couple of years, that you know what? America, the corporations are gonna fall. Not only me, other brothers and sisters were saying the same thing. Hebrew brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? They had the opportunity to get rid of Trump, but you know why they couldn't get rid of Trump? Because the Most High ordained that motherfucker to be the commanding thief. He ordained him to be there. Because Trump single-handedly have literally bring America, that bitch, to her knees. The Statue of Liberty, do y'all know who the Statue of Liberty really represent? It's a pagan deity. That deity been around for centuries. It was actually around before the invention of Jesus Christ. You know, that invention that a lot of y'all Christians, participate in and shit. Yup. And now to see America falling to her knees. And you know why I'm so happy, family? Because when I think about what America have done to my ancestors, we are our ancestors, what have done to me, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I am grateful that the Most High now is bringing recompense. Because see, a lot of these so-called Republican constituents that finally they agreed that they're going to go ahead and certify the election, they got targets on their back. Because Trump has his private fucking army. He have his private sleeper cells. Here in the United States of America, we worrying about foreign terrorists. Y'all gonna have domestic terrorists. Y'all ain't gonna be able to walk freely, you rich folks, you politician. Yeah, I know we niggas, we gonna get caught up in it too. Of course, we always get caught up in some shit, right? And this is why I would suggest that y'all go out there and get yourself armed legally. You know what I'm saying? Practice your Second Amendment right. I'm an independent. I don't fuck with the Democrats or the Republican, but I do take away from the Republican Party the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, because now y'all gonna need it. I've been telling y'all all along, y'all need to go out there and start stacking up for food and shit, because it's not gonna be easy for us black people walking around anymore, because these devils have lost their rulership. Their kingdom has fallen. After Trump is removed from the White House, whether voluntarily or physically, on the 20th, I believe it is, right? 12 noon. Or before then, these devils are going to lose their minds, because they're already losing their lives. The Most High is getting rid of them by natural selection and shit. You know what I'm saying? Notice a lot of them are committing suicide and dying out. And it's only like probably the righteous one that's left, the good so-called white people that's left, or may remain and shit, because a lot of y'all going to have to go into the kingdom to serve us. Y'all going to have to build our kingdom up, just like how we had to build your kingdom up. Y'all just don't know it yet. And then again, a lot of y'all do. You know what I'm saying, family? So we gonna now have to start being vigilant. A lot of our women and children are going to be soft targets, so y'all need to start protecting and being aware of your surroundings, because it's about to get real. Martial law will be enforced in 2021. Mark my word. And I'm not being negative, it's just the writing is on the wall. All right? But again, all praises be to the Most High Power for displaying that display in the Capitol, where one of their own stormed, and four lives was lost because of their stupidity. I feel no remorse in regard